Welcome you back to Black Site Tonight. We're going to talk about Candace Owens disrespecting the disabled. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Candace Owens does it once again, but this time she attacks the disabled, those who happen to be in wheelchairs, because of a campaign by Skims to show disabled people using different type of clothes. She decides to take it into a whole different direction. She decides to attack them for even having this campaign ad. But I believe it is very important that they have things for the disabled, because most disabled people who happen to be that way are just like us, and they would like to see themselves dressed in nice clothes, nice skim wares. They aren't just disabled to be looked at and to be observed and have pity for. They want to be just like an average human being, and some of them live that way. But for Candace Owens to take a shot and make it seem like this is woke culture going amok, this one is not. And I think Candace went a little bit too far with this one. This is to make them feel as though they are still able to do anything that we can do. And some of them do it better. So this is a good campaign. And I think they should have more for disabled people, because they didn't cause that harm on themselves. Some of them had accidents. Some was born with disabilities who have to be in wheelchairs. But they need to have something that they can grasp and look up to. And that's what Skims was doing. And I think they did a fine job. And I think Candace took this too far. I know the woke culture has gone amok, and I totally agree with her on that. I think it has taken over every aspect of our society, from using pronouns to the way we dress to the way we even look at each other. But this is not the one right here. This is good, especially for women, to make them feel good about themselves. There's nothing wrong with having clothes that make disabled people feel better. They didn't cause these injuries on themselves. And there's a large disabled population in America. And it's good that somebody is advertising towards them, and that they can wear the same clothes that women, average women, wear. And this should not be ridiculed by Candace Owens. Candace Owens caused this problem on herself. This is something she shouldn't even have commented on, basically. And if she commented on it, she should have gave Skims some credit for doing this ad, because they spent a lot of money doing it. And they're advertising to a group of people who have very little no advertisement pointed at them as consumers. This is how fierce society has become over the past 30 years, where you have right and left. We can't agree on anyone, and we can't even agree on a campaign ad. It's to the point where there is no middle ground. There is nothing but hatred and self-loathing. And I like what this person said. This is a new low. This is a low. This is a new low for her, because it shouldn't have happened. When someone does something good, we should congratulate them. It doesn't matter if they're on the left or right, but it doesn't give value to society. And I think this campaign ad does. We always talk about young people having people who can inspire them. Ads like this inspire some people to dress nice, to get things that's nice, even though they're in a wheelchair. And I think she made a huge mistake. You see people like Christina Applegate and other people slamming Candace Owens for this ridiculous take on the wire, but she has to understand that there are many people out there who have disabled people in their family, and they're probably excited to see an ad like this. It's not like it's some kind of transgender or some kind of flaky bisexual ad or something like that. This is a really good ad. And like I said earlier, it can inspire people to do better. All she did was bring negativity towards herself. But you know, someone like Candace Owens would say, bad news is good news for her. If they talking about you, it's good news for Candace Owens. And you know this is the disabled community. It's going to rip her for this one. Oh, they going to get her and they going to get her good. And you know those on the left, they going to slam her and they going to slam her good for this huge mistake she made in making these comments. And it was about 2-minute comment about what she was saying about this ad. And it really didn't make any sense at all. She should have left this one alone. Because if you knew someone who happened to be disabled, or you had someone in your family that happened to be disabled, they would look at this ad right here and probably be saying, oh, they finally made an ad about us. And I know they talk about inclusivity and all that type of nonsense. Well, this one should be inclusive, if you ask me. I would love to hear the comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.